Here on Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What we're for today, guys, is my top 5 metal releases of April 2025. I've been really enjoying doing these this year. I started doing them in January, and just kind of picking my favorite albums from the month. And like in February, this month was very, very good, strong for releases. So I couldn't kind of narrow it down to 5, so I kind of cheated again. So I do have my top 5, and I added kind of 3 bonus, if you will, at the end of albums I just had to mention that were deserving of being mentioned. You can call them all honorable mentions, I guess, if you want. But I just kind of came up with the top 8. So quickly going through the bottom ones. Number 8, if you will, I have Benedictions, new one, Rage of Empires, really strong album again. Pretty on par with their last album, which made my top 10 the previous year. Came out, sorry. Another really, really good kind of death thrash album from these guys. Really enjoyed it. Definitely one I want to pick up on CD. And I've been spinning it pretty regularly. Definitely check it out. Next, we got the new one from Warfield, entitled With the Old Breed. And second album from these guys, the German Thrashers. Really good kind of Teutonic thrash metal album. Very more brutal and kind of grimy sounding. If you love like Old Sodom and Creator, definitely check this album out. Really good stuff, really enjoyed it. Had to kind of be an honorable mention. And the last one here for my honorable mention, kind of number 6, if you want to call it. The new one from Elevati, which I just put an album review up kind of recently, called Omv or Omvi. It's their ninth studio album, really, really good folk kind of melodic death metal, metalcore album. These guys never disappoint. Another really strong album. I think I gave it an 8.5. And almost made my top 5. I was going to put it at number 5 and slip my number 5 into the honorables, but I kind of think the other one will stay with me a little bit longer overall. But really strong album from Elevati. Definitely another one I'll be picking up on CD. And yeah, killer stuff. So cracking into my top 5 now. Number 5, I went with the newest one from Italian Thrashers, Game Over, entitled Face the End. One of my favorite album covers of the year by far. And this is just a really good thrashing album, good kind of big riffs, really sing-along choruses, gang vocals, just really, really good thrash metal. And definitely one I'll be listening to throughout the rest of the year, I'm sure. And yeah, but it was between this and the Elevati, Warfield, all of them, Benediction. I couldn't decide what to put at number 5. My top 4 were pretty fixed, but the other 4 were kind of pretty equal, so I kind of just did whatever. But I think the Game Over album will get more lifetime with me overall, so I put it at number 5. Number 4, I went with the latest from Phantom, Tyrants of Wrath. This was my introduction to the band. It is their second full-length, I think. Yeah, second full-length album. Really, really good, like black and thrash, speed metal, or thrashy speed metal band. Kind of dark undertones. If you like a blend of like thrash metal, black and speed metal, early Merciful Fate kind of stuff, Hell Ripper, those kind of bands, you'll love this band. Really good riffs, really high energy and intense. Great album cover as well. Really good album and really good band. Definitely a band I'll be following going forward. Looking forward to more material. Really good stuff. Number 3 blows my mind every time I listen to it. And I was going to put it at number 2, but again, it's kind of splitting hairs. They're pretty equal albums in my opinion, but I just dropped it. I ended up at number 3. I went with the 4th studio album from Teaser Sweet called Night Stalker. Just a really good heavy metal, hard rock album out of Sweden. This is just a really fun album to listen to, just rocking, really strong choruses, big female vocals over the top, and crazy good vocals, great guitar work. Really just a fun rocking album when you want to just kind of rock out and have a cold beer. These are the guys you got to listen to. I can't get enough of this album. I've been listening to it steadily since it came out. And I'd be very surprised if it didn't make my year-end list. Really good album. Number 2 is an album I just reviewed recently, like last few days. And it's the new one from Peag and Alter, Never Quite Dead. This one might not connect with everybody the same as it did with me, but for me, this is a blend of like new wave of British heavy metal, old school, mixed with doom metal, like old school Black Sabbath. But then you got a lot of like, kind of like almost like Pink Floyd kind of vibes, like the whole, where in a sense where the album is just a complete vibe. It's more of a headphones album for sure. It's one you kind of just lay down, put your headphones on, and get lost in the music. Every time I listen to it, it gets better and better. The only reason it's not a perfect album for me, it did have one skippable track, but the new vocalist is killer. Just a really good heavy metal, doom metal album. I think it's amazing. Good blend of like high tempo rockers and like really slow, kind of brooding songs. I think it's amazing. I just love the way it sounds. Every time I listen to it, I love it even more. And number one, very underground band, their debut album from Vomitizer, entitled Release the Rats. Death metal album out of Norway. Like I said, their debut album. These guys reached out to me and want me to review their album, and like it fucking ripped and blew my mind away. Was my number one album, 10 out of 10 album, most skippable tracks. And if this doesn't, I'd be very surprised this didn't make my year-end list. Like the top four in this month easily could make my year-end list, to be honest with you guys. They're that good. But if you want some straight up old school death metal, was just grimy and like great vocals, great guitar riffs with a lot of kind of grooves and undertones, definitely check out Vomitizer. Really killer death metal. You won't be disappointed. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know down below what your top 5 albums from April were, or maybe some standouts I might have missed. And going into May, it's kind of a slower month, it looks like. There's not as much coming up in the next month that I compared to April. But Crematory has a new one called Destination on the 2nd of May. I'm going to be reviewing that one. Really good gothic kind of metal band. I want to check out that. Behemoth has their new album on the 9th. I'll probably check that out. I like Behemoth. What else was there? And Rivers of Nile have an album on the 30th. I'll probably check that out as well. I'm sure there's some more underground. Candlemass has a new EP, Black Star, released on the 9th as well. So I'm going to check out those, a handful of ones that I know of so far. But I've got to dive a little bit deeper into Metallum and kind of see what's under the underground, more underground stuff, and see what might catch my attention. But for May, I think it's going to be a little bit slower in terms of album reviews overall. I'll see what the band sent me as well. They've been getting sent some really crazy gems through the record labels, so we'll see what they send me as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more reviews. Maybe next month I'll get back to doing more top 10 lists and stuff, and maybe not as many reviews maybe. So thanks for watching, guys, and keep it metal.